The following is a presentation of the World Baseball Classic.
Shohei Ohtani, one of one.
¡Siéntate! Lo retrata sin sonrisa.
God! George has arrived. Good night now. Santa Maria. High and deep and gone. World Baseball Classic. You get it all.
Good evening from Houston. Last night in Pool B, it's Italy and it's Mexico for a spot in the quarterfinals. And the crowd, well, you got Italy, you've got Mexico, high spirits, incredible upset last night for Italy taking down USA. And Mexico's fans are back in number and in high spirits. Pool play coming to a close. Canada, Puerto Rico are coming to Houston for the quarterfinals. Japan, Korea, Venezuela, the Dominican, all in Miami for those quarterfinals. Scenarios here. Look, whoever wins this game is in. The United States can sneak in if Italy wins or if Italy allows 5 or more runs in a 9-inning loss. Check, check. Hi, everybody. Rich Waltz, along with Dan Plesac. John Morosi joins us later. Forget about the math. That's what both managers told us. This is a play-in game for Italy and Mexico.
And I think coming into Pool B play, I think both teams, any team wanted to be able to control their own destiny. Italy can do that with a win, and Mexico can do that with a win.
Both sides have a quality Major League starter going here tonight. Javier Assad going for Mexico. Aaron Nola, man, he's pitched in a lot of big games in his career.
He certainly has. He's had a storied career with the Philadelphia Phillies. Former first-round draft pick out of LSU. He was a Friday night starter in college, and he's assumed a front-of-the-rotation spot in that Philadelphia Phillies rotation. From 2018 to 2024, a 6-year span, nobody in Major League Baseball threw more innings than Aaron Nola. He's seen just about everything, and this is the biggest game for Team Italy in a while.
And of course, Assad was terrific for the Cubs in limited action last year, but he has plenty of international success.
He was very good in the first game against Great Britain. 3 2/3, scoreless baseball. He's pitched very well in WBC action.
Yes, and he takes aim at Italy, suddenly the darlings of the entire WBC. Assad gets the ball, makes his 4th WBC appearance. Nola and Assad getting loose. What a night for Italy last night. A seismic jolt to the baseball world. And with more, John Morosi. John?
Rich, thank you very much. Last night, Marco Mazzieri, the Italian Federation president, told me that what transpired was un miracolo dello sport, a sports miracle. If Italy wins tonight, it'll be somewhat less surprising considering the history between these two teams in the Classic. 2013, Italy rallies for 2 runs in the 9th inning on a young Anthony Rizzo's double. Jason Grilli closed it out. 4 years later in Mexico, Italy rallies for 5 runs in the 9th inning without Mexico recording an out to win. Rich, what happened here last night caught the attention of Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, who addressed it in Parliament today to cheers from both sides of the aisle. The Italian saying when you can't wait for something is non vedo l'ora, which literally means I can't see the hour. Well, very soon we will. It is just past midnight in Rome, just past 6 p.m. here in Houston. The eyes of the baseball world are upon us. 3 teams in contention for 2 spots in the quarterfinal. High drama at the World Baseball Classic. The first pitch is next.
Back in Houston, crowd still arriving. A little earlier start tonight, 6 o'clock Houston time. But we've seen enough of these three teams, Mexico, Italy, and the U.S., to know it's so tight right now. But these are the two teams that control their destiny, Dan Plesset.
Yeah, I think a lot of the World Baseball Classic fandom was shocked last night. Team Italy pulled off that shocker, beating Team USA 8-6. This is a huge game for both teams. You put it simply, you control your own destiny. If you're Italy, you win and you're in. And if you're Mexico, you're in and you win. A very uncomfortable spot for Team USA, having to rely on some help to get into the final part of this pool.
Francisco Cervelli's lineup. Italy's 3-0. Sam Antonacci elevated to the leadoff spot. John Birdie's been good in the 2 slot. Jacob Marcy now hitting 3rd. Vinny Pasquantino still looking for his first hit of the Classic. Zach DeZenzo, the DH. From this spot down, they were huge last night. Jack Caglione. Andrew Fisher, the youngster, gets a start at 3rd. J.J. Durazio is the catcher. And Dante Nori is in the 9 spots. Javier Assad, what are we looking for?
Yeah, this guy's more of a pitch to contact guy, Rich. He pitched in game 1 against Great Britain, and he was really good. 3 2/3 scoreless innings, walked 1, struck out a couple. In his day job, he pitches for the Chicago Cubs, a strike thrower. Good fastball and a 4-seamer. He'll get it up there between 92 to 96 miles an hour. His job, attack the strike zone early. Remember, in this round, 65 pitches, the limit per starter.
Italy's night last night, just an incredible ride, jumping off to an 8-0 start. Antonacci homered in a 3-homer assault early. And of course, USA came storming back, and it came down to Aaron Judge at the plate. Greg Weissert struck out Judge, and here is Italy at 3-0, Mexico at 2-1. Assad's second start here in Houston, and a fastball swung on and missed.
Good fastball from Assad, 94, 95 miles an hour. That's about what he'll top out at. More of a pitch to contact guy.
A lot of lefty bats in this Italy lineup.
You're always a little bit under the gun as a starter with that pitch total at 65. You try to make your pitches as economical as you can. Last night, Michael Lorenzen did a terrific job for Team Italy, 4 2/3, right at that limit at 65 pitches.
Got him. Changeup. 1 out. John Birdie now. One note about Italy's lineup. Kyle Teal last night had a big night with the bat, but pulled his hamstring and he's out. They have replaced him. Birdie goes after the first pitch and pops it foul.
Boy, if you're manager Benji Heel, you like what you see so far from Assad. Attacking the strike zone. Has a good fastball and he's not afraid to use it.
Oh, 2. Mickey Gasper added to the Mexico roster, Major League catcher for the Twins. He's the backup, with J.J. Durazio getting the start behind the plate. And Birdie is behind in the count, 0-2. He's 3 for 9 in the Classic.
Big sweeper from Assad. He's got a good assortment of pitches. You can see why the Cubs are so high on this guy. They think he's going to be a very valuable part of their plans in 2026. Spent some time last year, quite a bit of time on the IL.
Both starters did. Nola as well. An oblique for Assad. And Birdie strikes out. And Assad is hot early.
A guy that pitches with a lot of emotion. He likes to pitch in big spots. He's coming out throwing bullets. That last one, 95, rides the express upstairs.
Jacob Marcy, center field. Been in the leadoff spot a lot, but he's dropped down to the 3 slot. for this one. 2 for 12. His first taste of the World Baseball Classic.
Got one of the best catchers in Major League Baseball, Alejandro Kirk, behind home plate for Mexico. Terrific year last year with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Assad's not wasting time or pitches. 10 pitches in, he's 1-2 with 2 outs. Marcy stays alive.
11 pitches thus far from Assad, 9 of them in the strike zone. You're always a little concerned this early in March how sharp your pitchers will be, but any indication early, Assad has brought his A game.
Both managers, Francisco Cervelli, Benji Heel, know they've got a limit of 65, but would love to see their starters somehow get into the 5th inning. 2-2. Pitch is up.
This one maybe a ball up out of the strike zone. Good framing job there by Kirk. Tried to corral that and bring it back down.
And Marcy steps out. Italy beat Great Britain 7-4, shut out Brazil 8-0, and then last night beat USA 8-6. That one fouled at the plate. Mexico wiped out Brazil 16-0, beat Great Britain 8-2, and then lost to Team USA. They were down 5-0, rallied, but came up short. It was a 5-3 final. Javier Assad strikes out the side. Mexico and Italy for a spot in the quarterfinals of the World Baseball Classic.